Alright, this is Mr. Hummer here. Welcome to this assignment. For this one, I'm going to go through this as a reasonable pace. So with this assignment, we're always going to use a equals negative 9.8 for acceleration, as that's acceleration due to gravity, except for one problem, which I think tells you to do something different. So first, we're going to find the speed of this free-falling baseball after it's dropped. So V initial 0 if it's dropped. And this is our time, 5.5 seconds. And we want the use this equation, V final equals V initial plus AT. We know what V initial is, 0 plus negative 9.8 times the time, 5.5. So I'm going to get 9.8 times 5.5. That's going to give me 53.9, but that's a negative, so, and we round that because that's no decimals, so 53.9 negative. And here is our value. So if you want to know this distance or displacement here, we have to use the displacement equation, which equals V initial. It falls from the tree, so it's 0 times the time plus 1/2 A times the time squared. So this is going to go away because V initial is 0. But we still have 1/2 negative 9.8 times the time of 1.15. That value is squared. So if I type that on my calculator, 0.5 times negative 9.8 times 1.15 squared. And I'm going to get negative 6.48, and that's to 1 decimal, so I round that. This is 8, I round that to 5, negative 6.5. So here we have a distance, change in x, and it's V initial 0. It's dropped. And that's all we need here, as we know it's positive 0.8, and I want the time here. So change in x equals V initial times the time plus 1/2 AT squared. And if I get rid of this term, because that's 0, I get some change in x, 21.1 equals 1/2 9.8 times the time squared. So time squared equals, because that's 4.9, 21.1, and I divide 4.9 to both sides. Then I have to square root this to get t, because that's t squared. If I square root that side, I gotta square root this side. My answer is going to be the square root 21.1 divided by 4.9. So that's going to be 2.075, and that's to 2 decimals, so I round that here, 2.08. All right, next one. We drop this penny in a wishing well. This penny takes this amount of time. Well, the distance, it's a drop, so V initial 0 again. Write it down anyway. And I want to find my distance, so negative 9.8 over 2 times my time, 3.38 squared. negative 9.8 divided by 2 times 3.38 squared. And I'm going to get negative 55.97. And I want one decimal, so I round that 7 up to 9, but the 9 will get added because 0.1 plus 55.9 is just going to be 56. So there's our answer. Now, we want to know the speed. We got to change the gears here. We don't have V final. We know it's drop, so V initial 0. V final will be V initial plus A times T. And then we're going to get 0 plus negative 9.8 times the 3.99 seconds. 9.8 times 3.99. And then we get 39.102, but it's to one decimal, so we just leave that as negative 39.1. And that's our answer.